Hello everyone, it's Lily. I'm back with another video. I'm here today with a Fundy ranking tier maker. I've got some little ads that will pop up with this tier maker, so hopefully I can crop those out. I think first of all, I'm going to start with a few disclaimers. Obviously, all of these people, or at least I think all of them, I'm not sure, I can't remember who I have on this list, but obviously all these people aren't people that I definitely like need around me. I'm a gay person. These people, I don't think any of them are like cool with that. But I'm going to rank them based on who I would like hang out with or be okay to be around. And a lot of this, I'm going to be honest, is based on if they can give me tea. I'll try not to make it too much about that, but a lot of it is going to be like, can you give me tea, or are you interesting to be around? Are you going to act weird in a good way? Also, I just want to note, for all the content I've watched these people, I've watched quite a bit of Girl Defined. I don't really know much about their mom other than like her writings. I've watched almost all of 19 Kids and Counting, a lot of Counting On. I've watched quite a bit of Bringing Up Bates. Definitely not all of it. Definitely not these newer seasons. So some of these people I know not a lot about, and I'm kind of going based on just like clips I've seen or whatnot. But let's like jump right into it. So first up, we got Abby Duggar. Okay, so Abby Duggar, I feel like she doesn't say a lot. Not gonna lie. And so I don't know if I'm like kind of cool with Abby in my head. Like obviously I don't know these people, but like kind of cool with her in my head because she doesn't say much, or if I actually like her personality. But I'm gonna say I wouldn't hate being around her. Okay, if you know this channel, you know I'm not the biggest fan of Lawson Bates. Some of his songs I can get down to, I'm not gonna lie. He's not the best singer, but some of his songs I can get down to. Like, what's the one of, oh, singing a song for a girl with a pretty brown eyes and a song on my mind. That one. I like that one. A few others I like. But I'm gonna have to say, get the fuck away with from me, because I can't, I don't know. This is a loss and hate account until we die. Also, I never once tagged him, interacted on my Instagram. He has me blocked. I think he looks for snark pages, like, or they come up on his feed. I don't know. Okay, so Bobby Holt. So Bobby Holt is somebody who I feel like is gonna talk some shit, which I appreciate. Um, I'm really cool with Clint. I feel like he vouches for her specifically. I'm gonna say I wouldn't mind being around her. Okay, Josie. Josie doesn't bother me, honestly. I feel like I wouldn't mind being around her. Okay, Warden. Oh my god. Have y'all seen the shit he be liking on Instagram? I need to know what's going on with that. I'm gonna put him, honestly, I'm gonna put him right here, pretty far up here right now, just because I want to know what's going on with that. I want to know what your mama thinks. I want to know why Kelly doesn't follow your new girl on Instagram. I need to know everything. Okay, Esther's another one of these. Like, she doesn't really say anything, but I feel like she don't give a fuck. And she's not about to play these Bates politics. She's not about to make anybody like her. She's gonna be herself, and that's gonna speak for itself. And you know what? She could be really annoying, but I fuck with that heavy, if true. Okay, Brandon. Brandon is one of these sly motherfuckers because he seems like cool, and like I really like how he invests time into his nieces and nephews' life. I think he makes them feel really special. And I think sometimes it can be hard in big families with a bunch of little kids running around to feel special. I think that that's like really great that they do that. But then again, this guy is on the board of family conferences, I think specifically. Um, he still be fucking with the Kool-Aid. I feel like for that reason I gotta avoid him. But on the other hand, Michaela, I'm gonna say for those reasons, but I do like her selflessness. Obviously, you don't want to be too selfless, but I just think that's like a really attractive quality. I think a lot of people, like older people that I respect in my family, are like just so selfless. I think I'm gonna put her at Alyssa. Okay. Alyssa, I don't know. I don't. This is kind of a hard one. I feel like Reddit, like the base Reddit has like big opinions on her, but I don't really care. Like I don't really have an opinion either way on her. I don't think that I'd particularly like avoid her necessarily. I don't think it's that bad. Okay, Lydia, I've seen like clips and stuff. Was she even on the show? I don't know. I definitely haven't seen her on the show, but I've seen clips of her YouTube and stuff, and I feel like I just don't know anything about this woman. Like, I feel like she maybe is nervous around the camera and doesn't show her personality. I'm gonna say just for those reasons because I just don't know anything. I'm gonna say and put it right there. Okay, Heidi. So as I was saying earlier, um, I really have not. I've never heard her talk. Like I've just heard her write shit, and she just to me just seems like a bitch. I don't know. And then again, like I haven't read the AMA, but the fact that her son came to Fundy Reddit to do an AMA about her is crazy. To talk shit, like I don't really know what he said at all, but I'm gonna just put her get the fuck away for me to be safe. Okay, Erin. Erin, I feel like I've heard so many people say like she and Jana are the Fundy mean girls. And I don't really fuck with that energy. I'm gonna put her right here. Okay, Trace. Trace gets on my nerves. I'm gonna just say that right now. I feel like he's cocky. Travis. Okay, one thing I'm gonna say about Chad, one thing I'm gonna say about Kelton, those are hardworking guys. Travis, what does Travis do all day? This is like Michelle Duggar. Like, what does Travis do all day? I would like to know. I'm gonna say just because like he doesn't bother me the most, but he's probably gonna be pretty far to the right here. Zach. Okay, I like Zach. Like, I think he's funny. I think that he doesn't exactly subscribe to all this shit. I don't know. Chad. Chad. Okay, so Chad is somebody. Okay, so Chad and Evan are two people that I've done complete flip flops on. I used to be kind of like, as much as you can stand a Bates, I kind of was a Chad stan. I was like, oh, he has the pink room. Like, he be making shit. Like, he be hardworking. He be doing shit for Aaron. But now I'm kind of seeing like especially after like the alleged bringing up or not bringing up Bates, Bates sisters boutique fiasco. I feel like he was definitely like heading the charge on that shit. I'm gonna avoid him, but I don't know. I don't think I would. Okay, I think I got mixed up in my rankings. Honestly, I'm gonna say sorry. This here, I do think I would rather hang with Aaron. Oh wait. Did I mess it up again? Yeah, I did. Okay, I think that's right. Okay, Dave. Dave is somebody I want the tea from, even if it's just like body language analysis. He also seems like a cool guy, honestly. Bethany. Bethany is somebody I think I would get a lot of kicks out of just like observing, but at the same time I don't want to be around her. Um let's see. I feel like I would rather hang out with her than Aaron though. Actually, okay, that's not true. I feel like if Aaron was like just like wearing her heart on her sleeve like that. Like I feel like Bethy cannot pretend. Like Bethany is like showing her emotions on her face. And I want to watch that. I feel like I do care more about the Bates tea, but I don't think you're gonna get much from her. I think that she's got that like kind of fakeness, whereas Bethy like doesn't really know how to do that. Okay, Tiffany. I hate to be a hater, but she does get on my nerves. But I don't think I would necessarily avoid her. I think I'm gonna put her right here. Okay, Carissa. Carissa is somebody like I kind of only like kind of follow. I feel like I don't I don't watch like any kind of videos she makes, but I do read stuff that she's made or written or whatever. And I have seen like compilations of her old blog and stuff. I'm gonna put her right here. Katie. Okay, Katie. I don't think I'd vibe with Katie to be honest, but like I don't think I would avoid her necessarily. I do think I'd rather hang out with her than Alyssa. Okay, Lori Alexander. Let me get started on Lori Alexander. I feel like Lori is one of those people who just like lacks critical thinking skills in a way that she's kind of one of those people that doesn't live in the same reality as us. And the way I see those kinds of people is you can either try to change them, which never works. You're going to pour like all your energy into trying to help them, trying to whatever, um, and trying to get them to see kind of like the reality of what's going on. And that's not even in religion. That's just like in interpersonal shit. But or oh sorry, not but or you could just like avoid them. Those are the only two options you have. It's just kind of like actually three options. Accept them how they are, avoid them, or try to change them and then but like that's not gonna work. And I think that she's one of those people just because I've seen her, especially when Jill and Ginger made their books, and she came out and she was like, none of the other children are talking shit. None of the other children have problems. Like Lori, maybe it's that there's like a reason they're not, or maybe they're keeping it private. Like we don't know what's going on with these other children, but these two are saying that hey, like this hurt me and I'm having actual problems. Um and just her thing where it's like you can't talk shit about your parents, like why not? I guess that's in your religion, but like why not? I'm gonna say she's right here. I don't know if any of that made sense. I hope it did. Whitney, I really like Whitney. I think she is cool. Um, John. John don't do shit, and I just know it. I just know he don't be doing shit like that. Now, would I rather hang out with him or Lawson? I think him, honestly. Okay, Kelton. As I was saying, a hardworking man, and I can appreciate that. I used to find him to be the smarmiest little motherfucker, but I think it was because he was sniffing around that little girl, that 14-year-old Josie, when he was like 18 or 19. I'm gonna put him above Travis because like he be working. Kristen doesn't bother me like as much, but I still don't want to hang out with her. Like I don't really want to hang out with her, but I'm not gonna like avoid her like the plague or nothing. Okay, this is a hard one for me because she had like this phase where she'd get on Twitter being an ass, if I remember correctly. But at the same time, I do ride for Jill and support her, and I appreciate when somebody can can really make a difference in somebody's life who like needs people. And I think that she really did that for Jill and made Jill, from what it seems like to me from an outsider's perspective, made her feel like she had like more of a family when she was losing such a big one. Carlin. Carlin and Evan, let me put them together. Carlin and Evan, I have done a total 180 on them. Like, and I think it's because of Evan's fucking humor. Like, Evan, I would like to hang out with him. Like, if I had to hang out with any of these people, I would like to hang out with Evan. He seems so, like, so much fun. And he kind of, like, I feel like he stays in his own lane. Carlin, I do like Carlin, but I do think she probably is annoying to be around in long periods of time. And I feel like she's not super aware of her surroundings. But at the same time, I want that Bates sister boutique tea now. I feel like Zach got some shit to say about that. And I want to know what's going on. And if not, I would have said avoid. But I want to know what's going on. Like, girl, what are you doing? Gil is one of these motherfuckers that he's sly. You gotta watch out for him because he seems nice. He be crying over his grandchildren. Like, I love a man who cries over his grandchildren. Like, that's sweet to me. But his sermons, like, he's so aggressive. I'm gonna say I'm gonna avoid him. I wouldn't be like, nah, get the fuck away from me. But I'd be like, could you please get away from me? Austin. Austin always got a comment about something. Like, I get that we're annoying. Like, I get that we always got something to say about you, but like, come on now. Also, I feel like I have an attitude this tonight. I don't know why. I'm gonna avoid Austin, but I feel like he's right there. Nathan. I feel like Esther definitely like redeems Nathan a little bit, but I still would avoid him. Austin or Nathan? I think Nathan, to be honest. Ben. I want to know if Ben smokes weed so bad. Like, he has before. Like, I know he got married at, like, what? He was 19? They started dating when he was, like, 17. He was 19. I feel like he's definitely before the wedding, smoke some weed. But then at the same time, I don't know. He's a hard one. I'd say Where should I put him? He's also a guy. What do you do all day? I guess he's a preacher now. I forgot about that. I'm gonna put him right here. Claire. Based on very little, honestly. She is so annoying to me. And that's rude, but she just is. Like, there's just something about her. And maybe it's her fucking mama, but I'm gonna say, like, I'm gonna be dramatic, be like, get the fuck away from me. She's not that bad, though. Lawson's worse, actually. Derek. Okay, guys. I feel like Derek and I don't agree about a lot of things, but I think that more than like a lot of these people, he's used to being around like normal people with more balanced views or more like centrist views. I feel like he'd be loose lipped about this shit too. All the shit going on with Jim Bob. Once again for the T. I'd be right. He's right here. James. James is the one where that AMA with the one of the producers or wherever that came from said that he like messed with animals. He's also just gives douche vibes. I'm gonna say avoid, but I'm not like it's getting harder and harder, I swear, as we get more people. I'm gonna put him right here. For now. I might change these up a little bit. Kelly. So Kelly also just like seems sweet, but maybe it's like in that southern way. Like I'm from like a similar area to them in the United States, and I feel like she is one of those fake southern women. I'm gonna put her right here. Jana. I don't like Jana's attitude. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like a DIY queen. I wish I was like that, but then at the same time, like I feel like I just don't care to be around her. Mm, right there. For now, I'm sure I'll fix some of these. Okay, Steven Anderson. Just because about how he wants gay people to like die is crazy. Jason. Also, I hope the video doesn't get taken down for that. Jason. Jason is like James to me, but he doesn't bother me as much as James. Jim Bob. Okay. Self-explanatory. Jed. Um. Jed. Just like something about him is not right in my soul. I'm gonna put him right here. On it. That might be dramatic. I'm gonna put him right here. Jer. I don't know anything about this man. But because of his association with Jed, I'm gonna put him like I'm gonna put him right here. Jeremy. This is a hard one because I do feel like he's kind of like Derek. Like I feel like he's around normal ass people, but then at the same time, like his showboating would get on my nerves so bad. But I feel like he's also loose lipped, like not like on the internet, but I feel like in person, like he'd be telling his business. I don't put him in but I feel like right here. Because I don't know. I couldn't take him in large doses. Jessa is like Jana. That fucking attitude. And I know she don't be telling no tea. Honestly, you're right next to Gil Bates. Jill. We hanging. For sure. Ginger. Ginger honestly seems like just sweet and like anxious. I feel like she's got a long way to go. She does not bother me. She does not bother me at all. Joe, I feel like he got some views, but he don't got much to say. Like I feel like I'm not gonna like avoid him. I feel like I could hang out with him more than Jeremy for sure. Cause like, what is he gonna? He's not gonna say anything. Like he's just gonna sit there. Um, maybe this is crazy, but right here. Okay. Ugh, get this out of here. John. John, I've seen a few clips where he's snarky as fuck. First of all, the alleged beatdown of Jay Wolverine of Josh, from Justin from I Pray This Journal, or I Pray You Put This Journal Away pod? Is that what it's called? His AMA where he said that he beat down Josh. And then also there was something, I can't remember the exact details, but he just absolutely blasted Jeremy one day at the wedding, at Jeremy's own wedding, where I don't know, I think I'm misquoting this, but he had said, Jeremy had said that maybe there was like a cat in the house and it got on his sweater. And he said, "There's not a," like, he just came, I don't know, he just came back at Jeremy like so quick, like there's not a dang cat in the house or something. I need to go watch that video because I don't remember what he said quite, but he was just so snarky with him. Also, that Bachelor to the Rapture shit was so fucking funny to me. Like, I was knee slapping at that. Like, I don't know why that was so funny to me. I feel like, but I'm not gonna like hang out with him. Like, I'm gonna put him right here. Okay. All right now. Self-explanatory. Josiah. I feel like I want to see Josiah put on a play. I'm gonna put him in because like he kind of scares me low key. I'll put him right before Joe. Joy. I'd say Like, I'm not gonna avoid her. I'd say before Ben. Before Kelton? No. Justin. Smarmy. I'm gonna put him with his wife here. And that's dramatic as hell. Get the fuck away from me. It's so dramatic. Like, I have it before Jason and James. That's crazy. But just something about them, too. That's their evil twins. Kendra. Kendra just gonna laugh. She ain't gonna say nothing. Lauren. Oh my fucking god. Every single day, I'm gonna be mad that she's on the internet anymore. She was so entertaining to me. Like, girl, I want to know what she's thinking about all this. All this mess. She's just so cunt. Like, I don't know what else to say about it, but I miss her every day. Girl. I feel like this is hard. Just because of her association. Like, I don't think she's as bad as Jim Bob, obviously. And this might be different if I knew, like, the contents of the Michael Barrett AMA. I want to do a video on that. I've been saying I want to make that video forever. Bill Gothard. Jim Holt. Jim Holt has been behaving terribly lately, to say the least, to put it mildly. Also, I just feel like he's creepy. Like, there's something he's not saying. I feel like he definitely enabled this. Like, I'm glad they came forward, but he especially enabled this. I don't know about Bobby. Like, obviously, if Jim is like, Bobby, don't say shit, like, she's gonna not say shit. Like, obviously, she's an adult. She should, you know. I'm not gonna go into that because it's like I can't even imagine what it's like being married to this guy and like in this religion and shit. Um, this is a hard one. I'm putting him right there, honestly, because of the whole restraining order. David Waller. David Waller has been accused of enabling Bill Gothard's SA of young women. Let's consider for this video that is true. Pa Keller. Pa Keller, why the hell, if you did indeed know about Josh, why the hell are you giving your son away, or your daughter away to him? Also, I just realized that Steven Anderson is above Jim Bob. But, like, is Pa Keller worse than Jim Bob? Oh, but this isn't, like, a worse than. This is, like, who it... Okay, I can't with this energy. Also, his voice. Nathan Keller. I need to hear some of his preaching. I feel like that would give me better insight. For now, I'm gonna say at the very end because I honestly don't know much about him. I want to know if his preaching is like aggressive, kind of in the same way that Gil Bates's is. I don't know. I need to know more about him. Okay, this girl, I don't think she knows what's going on, to be honest. So for that reason, I'm gonna put her right here. Also, I feel like she would accidentally say like some tea, like not even knowing. Okay, girl, what are you thinking? I need to know. Also, obviously she's very conservative. I'm sure she does not like gay people. Blah 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 blah. She kind of cunt though. This girl, get away from me. Like she's not like as bad as like a David Waller. Obviously not as bad as a Jim Bob. Not even as bad as a Michelle. But another one of these people who kind of like to bend the truth, like, and take situations just so out of context. Definitely gonna avoid her. Um, but where? Where do I put her? Right, I'm gonna just put it right there. It's getting so hard to like match these up. So it's probably not in exact order. Paul, get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me. He scares me. Michael Pearl fucking scares me. Barry Plath, I want to know about Kim. Please let me know all the tea about the divorce. I want to know every wrong thing she ever did to you. Let me know. Ethan. Okay, I know, like, I think that whole divorce thing is so complex. I'm not gonna pick a side in it. Um, based on like what I've seen. Also, for context on the Plaths, um, I only saw the first like 2 or 3 seasons, so I haven't even seen. I kind of just see what goes down on Instagram. I'm gonna put him right here. Girl, I feel like she says stupid shit in like the way. So I would put avoid just because like I can't with her, but I'm gonna put her in eh. Where would I put her? Okay, I've given up on ordering these. Okay, if Loose Lips was a fucking person, I feel like she gonna tell what's going on there from her perspective. Lydia Plath. Lydia Plath, like, honestly, I want to go hang out with her in her prayer journal or in her prayer closet. Micah gives kind of douchey vibes. And, like, I don't have a problem with him per se, but I don't think that we would be people that would hang out for sure. Mariah, once again, like, I don't think that we are people who would hang out necessarily. Olivia, I feel like Olivia, I know a lot of people have like complex feelings about her, but I do feel like she's very interesting. I would hang. Girl, I just don't care to hang with him. Like, I feel like he is giving nothing, like, he's boring. And yeah. Where should I put him though? I feel like because he doesn't say much, like, I feel like I'd just avoid him, but like, maybe not quite as bad as some of these other folks. Okay. All right, now we got Heidi, Miss Heidi. I hope she's well. Honestly, she seems like a really sweet girl. From what I can tell so far. Um, honestly, I'm gonna put her right here. Jill. Okay, this is controversial. I would give my left ass cheek to meet Jill. That's so dramatic. No, I wouldn't. But I would like to meet Jill. I feel like she is a drag queen. Like, I feel like she doesn't, I don't know. She's so cunt. She's so camp and not a great person, I'm sure. But at the same time, I want to observe. Let's see, where should I put her? I'm gonna put her right. Nope, put her right here. Okay, Jonathan. I feel like he's another innocuous one. I feel like he really treats that girl right. So I'm gonna put wouldn't mind being around. Um, but also I don't think that we like have much in common, so I'm putting him right there. Kaylee. Kaylee seems like a really sweet girl. Once again, I feel like Nuri and Kaylee, I want them to call me a whore. But also I feel like we don't like I don't mind them, but we definitely don't have anything in common. I do feel like Nuri's like more sassy. Fuck it up, Renee. I wanna know the tea. Timothy. I feel like Timothy's like another person who'd be funny, but I don't necessarily want to be around him, but I wouldn't like avoid him. I'd say Um I'm putting him right here. This girl has the same fucking attitude as Jana. Where's Jana at? Literally, where's that bitch at? Um okay. Hillary Spivey. I'm gonna say she's worse than these two. She acts a fool. And last but not least, our queen, Lily Swanson. So camp, so cunt. Um I'm gonna put her right with her sister. I want her to whenever I get married, I want a bachelorette tea party, um, hosted by Lily Swanson for sure. All right, well, here's my ranking of who I would hang out with and who I would get the fuck away from. Hopefully was a little bit entertaining. I'm recording this at like midnight, so I'm kind of out of it. So I'm sure it was kind of incohesive and I was saying like a lot, but hopefully you guys got entertainment out of this. Once again, like I just started working my first job out of college, so I'm gonna try to make more videos. But we will see if I actually do that. All right, I'll talk to y'all later.